Brady said, in spring of 2013, my journey started at Trident Tech, and I was sitting exactly where y'all were. And I really didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't really know what I wanted to do here. I just know I was good with computers, so I started taking IT classes. And then I was in Mr. Brady's 114 or something.
114, yeah.
Visual Basic class. Mm-hmm. And it's like, wow, I really like this. So I talked to Mr. Brady, and he suggested me to go down to downtown. And at the time, Tom Wilson was teaching these code camp classes, got a digital corridor. And it was a full-day JavaScript class, and I just showed up, asked questions, or whatever, and as my journey continued, I started getting involved in all the stuff that Mr. Brady was offering. There was, I can't remember what Roger Swanson did. But he did his
we were
thing.
doing Saturday morning.
Yeah,
coding
Saturday
is fun.
Thing, and, but anyways, I just got immersed in everything I could that Mr. Brady and Trident Tech offered. And I started going to those meetups. That's really important. And basically how I landed my job at Jack Russell Software was that I was just happened to be at the right place at the right time, just asking questions. And Tom Wilson was hiring apprentices over at Jack Russell Software, and because I had met him, I took a couple code camp classes. I already had kind of a shoe-in when he saw my resume. And so in August of 2013, I was an apprentice at Jack Russell Software, and then it was a 3-month training deal, and then I was hired on full time. So within a year, I was kind of from zero to having a full-time programming job, and it was just by getting involved. It wasn't because I was like the smartest person in the world, whatever. And I was in classes here, and there were people just as capable as I was that were more worried about making that A and trying to get this thing that it's important to get good marks, but also balance in the fact that we have to get out there in the community and let them know that, hey, we're here. We are all here, and and the more we do that, the more opportunities that come to us. It's not going to come just sitting in the classroom trying to get that in. You really have to get out there, especially as programmers, because just the way it is. So that's been my journey, and I really enjoy my work. It's really fast-paced, it's stressful, but it's really fun. It's very rewarding, and all these functional programming techniques. I remember there was I think it was the Google Users Group over at Jack Russell. That was way back in the day. They were talking about that, and I was just like, wow, this is blowing my mind. Can you explain that again? And blah, 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 and just getting out there, and try not to be afraid of not knowing or asking stupid questions or whatever. Just get out there and just be yourself and try to network, because that's just as important as getting out there. That's all I got.
Yeah, and just to sort of echo Joel, so where he is now, he's a programmer 2, which is a mid-level programmer for JRS, and he's the lead on several integration projects that is sending mission-critical medications and patient data between us and several of our customers' database platforms. And he has played a significant role in us landing one of our largest accounts in San Francisco, and continues to just grow amazingly well. And usually a junior level developer, it takes 4 to 6 years to get there, and you're there in 3. Or level 2 developer is there in 3. So he is doing fantastic work, and it is work, but hopefully at the end of the day it feels like it's fun.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And it's all my stuff. When I started Jack Russell, I was working on a web app, full stack JavaScript, and then I took on this other project, another web app. But the integrations deal is all back-end stuff, and it's all powered with JavaScript. And it's really powerful. A lot of people think, oh, it's just sits in the browser, it's not a real language, but it's really it's out there, and it's growing. The community's growing. It's great.
So please, I'm happy to take questions now. Please, ask any question you can think of. What would you want to know